right, so we're out here putting on seconds. All these splits we made with queen cells. Just doing a quick before video. We are going to be stacking boxes on all those. You can see some of the boxes on the ground. And I've already done the one of my other yards behind the barn this morning. So I'll slap in some pictures, some before and after pictures here. Alright, so you can see that one's done. I'm going to do a quick video. I figured out why my phone keeps turning off when I'm videoing, and it's because I was running out of storage. So I upgraded my storage and fixed that. So one other video I'm going to make today is we're going to take that swarm trap down. That's a swarm we caught in June. It's July 3rd. We caught that one in June. We're going to take that down and transfer it into a box as well. So we're going to make that video, and then we're going to just make a video about putting these seconds on. I'm going to be checking some virgins, and I will let you know what the result of that is. Remember, I was betting they just hadn't started laying yet, so we're going to find out. All right, so here's a little view of what we got now. Everything's stacked up. Have to remember these two back here, there's bees on the right side of both of those boxes. The left side of both those boxes were the abscons. I just left some frames in those boxes, took out all the comb. I left some frames with starter strips. I mean, I don't think there's any swarms gonna move in, but last year I did have a swarm move in an empty box, but mainly just don't want any wax moth damage. And then if I'm able to make a split over here, or bring a split over to throw in those boxes, I just want to know that I have some frames over here to checkerboard in or to fill out the boxes. So got those two, got this one full here. This one here's doing good. There was another one sitting right here, and it was the box that said needs sale on both sides, and both sides still didn't have any eggs or larvae. The one side had eggs, but I'm pretty sure it was a laying worker. So I basically just took all the frames out, shook the bees out on the ground, flipped the box upside down, dumped all those bees out. I used those frames in some of these top boxes on some of these hives over here just to give them some drawn comb. And if you look right here, this side of that box where I shook the bees out, looks like they have decided to move into this box here, which is already full of bees, so it's just gonna make it even more full, I guess. The back side of that box that said needs sale, they've decided to take up residence in this box here. So, the bees, they'll find them a new home, but their current home was no good. You can see probably right there where the center block was, so that's where that box was. Like I said, they just they went to either side and found them a new home. So all these are now stacked up. They've all got a half a gallon of really thick sugar syrup on them, so they ought to get to eat that, and they really ought to start growing. Quick update here. This was the box that said virgin on both sides. Both sides now have laying queens. This box has a few more bees in it than this one, but they're doing good. This one here that said needs sale still did not have any brood in it, so +1 brood. So I added a brood frame on 723. So I don't have any queen cells to give them, so I just gave them a good, nice full frame of brood. Maybe they can try to raise a queen. If not, at least there'll be some fresh larvae in there, maybe prevent them from going laying workers. So anyways, July 3rd, it's a really hot day, and we are done at this yard. Got everything in seconds. Everything's got feed. Oh, real quick, the other virgin who was over here, she is also laying. I need to make a note of it on the top, but she's also laying really, really nice pattern too. So I was right about the virgins. All 3 of those virgins came back mated. So that means in this yard, out of the 25 splits that we brought over, 20 of them came back with mated queens, 5 of them did not. So we had 3 that needed to sell and 2 abscond, so that makes the 5. So not too bad. All right, now I got to go work on the other yard, getting seconds on it. All right, so here's gonna be a before of what this yard's looking like. I'm getting ready to put seconds on all of these. And we're going to go up here and we're going to put seconds on all of this up here. It is extremely hot. It's in the mid 90s. Heat index is maybe upper 90s, and the heat index is definitely in the triple digits, over 100 degrees. So needless to say, we're going to take lots of breaks and just do the best we can. I've been working out here in this all day since about 7:30 or 8 o'clock this morning, so I'm getting tired. So I'm gonna get all these put on, and then I will come back and feed them a little bit later this afternoon. All right, here's your after video. It's 6 o'clock. I've been out here since about 7:30 or 8 this morning. It's 90 degrees. Probably heat index probably over 100. I am absolutely exhausted. But we got everything done. There's a couple hives you'll see, kind of like this one right here. You see there on the left-hand side, you got the inner cover and then the box up above it. That one side is just too weak really to take a second, so that one was like that. That one there was like that, out of about 20. That little medium down there on the bottom, I didn't put a second on it. One side was really weak, one side was pretty strong. So I actually spun the boxes around. So now I got bees bearding on both sides. So maybe that'll fix that. Maybe we can put a second on it here in about a week or 2. And then over here, we got all these done. Now some of these are a little bit weak too, like that side right there had need cell on it. I dropped a frame of brood in it. They got a couple queen cells on it. Maybe they'll have some luck raising the queen. I mean, I don't know. I ain't much on letting them raise queens like that, but we'll see. If it'll keep them from going laying worker till I can get a queen on them in a couple weeks, then so be it. We'll see how she does. But got that one done. Let's see. This medium here is kind of a little bit weak. This one down here is really, really strong. So I made a little bit in a couple weeks. If this one continues to be strong and this one doesn't catch up, then I'll probably end up pulling some brood out of this one and throwing it down here to this one to kind of strengthen them up. There's our cell builder that got took over. And we got these 2. This one here, this side over here has got bees in it, but I don't know if they got a queen. Last time I checked, they didn't. I got it marked needs sale. We'll see. This side here, it hadn't had any bees in it in a couple months. So it's gonna be one that I'm gonna be looking to put bees in whenever I make some splits with them medium supers off my sourwood. I'm gonna be looking to fill this box up. And actually, I mean, you can probably see, I mean, it looks like there's bees in there. So I mean, I don't know, may have a queen in there now, but if not, I'll probably just end up taking that box with me to make those splits, and then I can just shove some bees in there and be done with it. So that's it for today. I'm exhausted. Now I got to clean my barn up because it's a wreck. We built this week. I started a little bit on Friday, but I finished it up Monday. I built 96 supers. So we cut them all out, put them all together, got them all painted, and then we got them all put on, and we got feeders in them, and we got sugar water in them. So it has been a very busy week for me. I don't have any help. I do this by myself. So that's it. Y'all have a good one.